Watches it while they're playing. I'm moving it 4 times over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that.
응?